brand new product, X10 Day Trading. Basically, you are sick and tired of your 9-to-5 jobs like I was, then this is for you. Or you just want to get a little bit of money on the side, a couple of $1,000s per month with day trading, where you don't need to know technical analysis and where you watch only 10 videos to know the strategy that I used to 10x $2,000. Yes, in 1 month, and I did it twice. And let me tell you what comes with it. A 30-minute call with me, plus an exclusive group that is coming only with this purchase, plus a second 30-minute call with me a couple of weeks later to see if you're going. So I'm holding your hand, but obviously it's time limited, so 50 people maximum. Get in if you want right now. So welcome to a brand new live stream. I haven't streamed for long. The Ukrainian situation got me a little bit, because I personally went to Ukraine. If you're following my Instagram here on Wolf of Dubai, Danny, you know that I was last year in Ukraine, and somehow, it got me, and, I was reading a lot about Ukraine and everything. So, I didn't stream that much, but now I'm back, okay, and stronger than ever. You just saw the trailer of my new X10 day trading group and course that I created. It's just, I think, 4 or 5 out of 50 seats are still available. So the last are going very, very fast. So make sure to check it out. The link is in the description. It's my own product, so I love to make advertising for that. And let's make money together, okay? Now let's talk about Virgin Galactic. As you know, we got news recently that Shamas Position is leaving as chairman of the board, which came surprising. Some people said, oh, it's, he pumped the stock and then left and so on. But that's not the case. And first of all, it's not the case. And second of all, it's better for Virgin Galactic. I will tell you exactly why and my thought process through all of that, okay? So make sure to smash the like button, guys. And first of all, let's dive into what's actually the chairman of the board, okay? It can be a chairman, it can be a chairwoman. In case of Tesla, it's a chairwoman, for example. And so what is the chair of the board? So Investopedia is talking about the chair of the board. COB holds the most power and authority on the board of directors and provides leadership to the firm's officers and executives. The chair of the board ensures that the firm's duties to shareholders are being fulfilled by acting as a link between the board and upper management. Okay, so basically it's the board of directors is usually formed out of 7 and 13 people in a company, in a public company, and they all can decide about huge strategic moves of the company, and then gives a strategic down to, let's say, the management, to the CEO, and the CEO then execute on that and build up around the company, around the vision. Okay, so think about let's walk a little bit further. So the chair of the board heads the board of directors, provides leadership on the firm's executives. The average compensation, okay, that's not important. The chair takes on their role following a vote by the board of directors. Similarly, the chair can be removed by the board if the board decides they are failing to live up to expectation. In some cases, the chair might also hold the title of president or chief executive officer of the company. These titles refer executive who are typically more involved in directly executing strategies set out by the chair and the board. A board might show its face in the CEO by elevating them to the chair. A chair might jump into the CEO as an interim or a permanent basis if a CEO resigns or fired or no suitable replacement can be found. Okay, so you can see here a very leading role, and sometimes the CEO becomes the chairman of the board. Sometimes the chairman steps in as the CEO if they cannot find the right person, and so on and so forth. But in case of Virgin Galactic, it was a little bit different. Just you remember, it was a private company first before it became public. gosh, private, public, profitable, yeah. So then, you know, he was responsible to bring the company on, you know, a very certain way. To bring a world-class team, he has great, you know, skills into that. He was a great executive at AOL, at Facebook, and he just brought, you know, very interesting people to lead Virgin Galactic, which is, I think, it's great. And he actually supported and supervised the transition from a private company to a public company. And then, you know, you have seen that there were a lot of changes in the management, in the setup of the teams, and so on and so forth. So, and he really brought the company to a point where they could raise enough money, and so on and so forth. So all of that is pretty much done, right? I mean, now they get into the enhancement project, and then once they're finished, they actually go and do the operation. So there's not much really to do for him, right? So that's why I think it was logical. And that's why you see also in the statement of Michael Koglaser, he brought out a PR and said, you know, we knew that the point will come, because he is, in the end of the day, a capitalist and an investor, and looks for jumping from investment to investment, even sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years, and so on. He still have a huge stake into Virgin Galactic. He took out his private investment. We will talk about that in a second. But you know, it's basically really clear for me now why he left and make a position open for a better chairman for this company going forward. Because in the end, I think a perfect person to replace that would be actually someone that has experience in, for example, Boeing or car industries, right? Some kind of manufacturing companies that are maybe hopefully in the entertainment industry, if there's something like that, that build out this fleet of spaceships that expand internationally and bring this brand to a worldwide, basically almost retail experience, right? So that's the goal and the task of the next chairman. I don't know who could be this kind of person, but as I said, there's a couple of reasons and tasks that he needs to do. All right. And then let's go a little bit into his stock sale. Okay, people saying, okay, he just pumped the stock, and that's why, you know, he went out, but he actually sold only his private sales, so private stock portfolio of space shares. So here you can see that Shamas sold that on the 5th of March, almost a year from now. He sold his 213 million personal stake. He actually bought it at the IPO price, at the spec price of $10. And if we are looking back into the price of March the 5th, which was approximately, you know, 30 something dollars, okay? So he tripled his investment. So as an investor and financier, he did the best thing, right? I mean, he get into it. He pushed the company as a public company. He set up everything. He 3x his money within a couple of months, not even 2 years. And it's a perfect move. I mean, this is the perfect scenario for such an investor, okay? He still have, because he believes in the company, and if you listen to him, and when he talks about space, it's something that he's really, you know, important that you understand that once he's talking about, he talked also about the Richard Branson flight, that, you know, he cried and was very emotional and he couldn't make it and so on to New Mexico. So he still owns about 15.8 million shares, and indirectly through social capital Hitosofia Holdings. Okay, so he still have a lot of shares. Okay, and And if you are thinking about, like, he sold not even at the best timing, so he just needed the money for other investments. So here you can see, you know, he sold at 34, 35, where he thought like it's a good selling price, but he could also wait. Here's insider information. So he could also wait until the test flight of Richard Branson, because the stock would obviously go higher, right? So he could also wait and sell it for 60 or 50, right? He didn't. So the argument that people are saying, and that's why, you know, the whole lawsuit, it's insider selling and so on, you know, that's just bullshit, man. Okay, I mean, he has still 16 million shares of this company. If he would dump this company, he would sell everything. Okay, there's no need to hold that even. All right, so this is, I think, that what you need to know. I also want to give a shout out to some of your people here that joined me today on a Saturday. Best regards to Fist Full of Dollars, our member Mantas. Thank you very much for joining. There's also Holland in the house, West Lafayette, Lithuania. So thank you very much. Riga as well in Latvia. So and also people from rugby in the UK. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for tuning in. And before we leave, again, follow me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. Smash the like button, and I want to just show you, for those who are interested to join the day trading group of mine. You know, once you go and you know, purchase the last available spaces at our course. Which is like a course that you can learn within a day, my strategy that I use to 10x $2,000 into $20,000 twice within 1 month each time. And then, you know, once you are in, you will see in our Discord, I will just show it to you real quick. So once you are here, you will see here the day trading group, and here, you know, I post every single day. Here are some trades that we, for example, showed in a test account. You know, 40% on a single trade where we, you know, shorted the S&P 500 because we said, okay, it's more likable that the people do a risk off into the weekend. So something like this, you can learn to make some money on the side, to also, you know, sometime maybe become full-time trader. So if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. There's like 3 or 4 places left, or 5. So the last are selling very fast. I hope you join. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and stay safe. And my heart and my prayers goes to Ukraine. Thank you very much for that, for all of the people that sent some money. I sent personally some money. I try to animate people and my followers to spend some money and send it to Ukraine, which is fantastic. Some of me sent some nice screenshots. You know, thank you very much for that. Every dollar, every euro is very needed. Take care, and I see you tomorrow. And have a nice Saturday.